Class 1 Computer. Class 1 Computer. Today we are going to learn about the etiquettes. Today we are going to learn about etiquettes. So you can understand what do you mean by etiquettes? You all know what are etiquettes. We all have some etiquettes in ourselves. That means we show our etiquettes when it is needed. While eating, while visiting someone's place, while coming to school, everywhere we show our etiquettes. That is, in this chapter, we are going to learn about computer etiquettes. Computer etiquettes. In our daily life, we all follow certain manners to lead a good lifestyle or good life, right? Certain manners are being followed in our daily life. Without manners, our life will be not good. It's like that while working on a computer, there should be also some manners. While we are working on a computer, like while we are coming to school, we are reading, we are learning many things, we are following certain manners, certain etiquettes, showing respect to teachers, showing respect to our friends, being a good girls. So these are some etiquettes which we are showing while we are coming to school. Like that, while we are going to computer lab, while we are working on a computer, there are certain rules to be followed. So today we are going to learn about the computer, basic computer manners, basic computer manners, and do the following exercises. So let's get started with the following chapter, that is computer etiquettes. That is computer etiquettes. So let's see what is written in your book. That computer etiquette, we should follow some basic rules. We should follow some basic rules in the computer room and while working on the computer. So there should be basic rules to be followed in the computer room and while working on the computer. Maybe you're not in the computer room, you're alone in your home, you're using computer. Then also there are some manners which should follow, rules we should follow. Okay. And it is also necessary to follow while you're coming to computer lab. You know what are the certain rules which we follow when we are in our computer lab. So we are going to read about all the basic computer manners. So basic computer manners. Basic computer manners. So number 1. So what does it show? It tells us that maintain silence in the computer room. Maintain silence in the computer room. Maintain silence in the computer room. Before coming to here, we should remember some rules. That is, place of learning and serious work. Which is a place of learning and serious work? That is a computer lab. Over there we can learn, we can do some work. So this is the place, that is the computer lab is the place of learning and doing some serious work. So silence is necessary. Silence should be the number 1 key factor which we should follow every time. Number 2, dust is the greatest enemy of the computer. Dust if there is a dust, hole of dust, that is the greatest enemy of the computer. So we should remember that never ever in our computer or in our computer lab there should be dust, because with the help of dust our computer gets it not work. Okay, so whenever we should enter the computer room, we should always remove our shoes before entering the computer room. So we should always remove the shoes before entering the computer room. Third number, computer period is really very precious. Computer period is really very precious. So do not waste the time by opening your shoes or by making the line. We should not waste time. We should be very excited like you all are. When we are going to computer lab, you all are very excited for going to computer lab, right? I know that. We all are missing school. We all are missing our computer lab. But not a big deal. We will come back soon and we will again go to the computer lab. So we should always remember that computer period is really very precious. And we should never waste a time by opening our shoes, by taking out book, by making a line. Before computer period, you should be ready with everything, and just the bell rang and you should be ready for the computer lab. So these are some computer rules we should follow in the lab. Okay. So these are the lab rules which we should follow every time whenever we go. Now see, basic computer manners. So the very first point was maintain silence in the computer room. We should always maintain silence in the computer room. Do not pull the wires as it may cause electric shock. If we pull any wire, there are so many wires in your computer room. You can see it is connected. Many wires are there. So we should not touch or we should not pull any wires in the computer room, because it can cause electric shock. We can get an electric shock. Do not leave your seat without teacher's permission. Not only this should not be followed only in the computer room. Actually, this should be followed in the class also, right? Whenever you're getting up from your place, you should ask your teacher that I can go to washroom, or I can drink water, or I can take the pencil or a copy, can I submit? So you should always, like you all do, you all ask the permission of our, that ma'am, may I do this, ma'am, can I go over here? So you always ask our permission. Like that, in the computer room also, we should not leave our seat without the teacher's permission. We should always ask for the permission whether to leave our seat or not. So this is really very important point to remember. Always sit on the seat that is allotted to you. So if you have allotted seat number 4, you should always sit in the seat number 4. Never change the place, like my friend is sitting in seat number 8, so I'll go and sit in seat number 8. That should not be done, right? Because whatever seat is allotted to you, you should always follow that. You should always remember to obey the elders they have said. We should always see whatever seat is allotted to us, that is well and good, and we should follow it, right? So next point, raise your hand if you need any help and quietly wait for the teacher to come. Suppose when you are sitting in the computer lab, you all know that you need your teacher's help. So if everyone will start shouting, ma'am, I want to know this, ma'am, I have this problem, then there will be a chaos, and the teacher is unable to understand that who is having what problem, right? So whenever we are having any problem, we should always sit on our seat, raise our hand, and we should always wait for the teacher to come and ask what is the problem. So this is also a very important point. So raise your hand if you need any help and quietly wait for the teacher to come. Maintain the correct posture while working on the computer. We should never bend and use computer. We should always sit in a straight position in a chair and we should use computer. So we should maintain the correct posture while working on the computer, right? While working on the computer, we should maintain our correct posture. Do not carry any things like chocolates, snacks, drinks to the computer room. So while we are going to the computer room, we should not even carry a bottle also, right? Why I say always do not carry anything, just take your book and a pencil with you in the computer lab, because we should not carry anything in the computer room. It is not allowed. Water can fall in the device and it can be hampered. Anywhere the chocolates or the snacks will fall down and the whole lab will get untidy. So we should always keep in mind that we should not carry snacks, chocolates and drinks to the computer room. We should remember this very well so that our computer does not get hampered with it. Do not touch the monitor screen with your fingers, pen or pencil. With the finger, pen or pencil, we should not touch the monitor screen. We should always look whatever we want to see. We should see it from distance. We should see it with distance. So we should note that do not touch the monitors with our fingers, pencil or pen. We should not touch it. We should be very careful with all the devices which are kept in the room, right? Do not touch or press any unknown button. If you don't know the function of that button, what is the use of touching that button? Say no. So we should not touch any buttons which we don't know that what will happen if we touch that button. We don't know the function, so we should avoid touching the buttons. If we touch any unknown button which we don't know the function, it will start malfunctioning. It will stop working. So what is the use of touching something which will hamper our device, which will be trouble for us only? So we should always avoid touching or pressing the unknown buttons which we don't know what is the function is about, right? We should be very cautious while using the computer. Do not play games without the permission of the teacher. So while you are in computer lab, you are not there for playing games, right? You are there for learning something. You are learning computer. So if you will learn computer, when you will go home, you can play games in your home. But school is meant for learning new things. If you're having some problems while using computer, you should learn that. You should not play game and waste your precious computer timing. So do not play games without the permission of teacher. Okay? After finishing your work, keep the chair in the place and clean up the working area. So like what you do when your period is over, you all start running out of your place and make up line and you want to just go out of the class. Okay, but this should not happen. After finishing your work, just switch off the computer, put the stools in the correct place and then make your line. You should clean up the area which you have used in the computer room. You should not mess it up. So this is some basic computer basic rules or computer manners which we should know before going or before entering the computer lab. So now let us revise let us do the following exercises related to this portion. Before that, I just want to say, go through the chapter very well so that any questions can come from anywhere, you can answer it properly. So go through the chapter very well. Fill in the blanks. The very first exercise is fill in the blanks. Number 1. Maintain dash in the computer room. Maintain silence in the computer room. Number 2. Maintain the correct dash while working on the computer. Maintain the correct posture while working on the computer. Do not pull the dash. Do not pull the dash, as it may cause electric shock. So do not pull the wires, as it may cause electric shock. Do not dash games without the permission of teacher. Do not play games without the permission of your teacher. Match the following. Match the following. So you know how to write or how to do the match the following. You just need to put the correct numbers in the correct place. Okay, so this is the match the following. Next exercise is tick good or bad for each of the following statements. So you have to read the statement and you have to say whether it is good or bad. Okay. So number 1, talking to our friends in the computer room. What do you think? This is a good manners or bad manner? Obviously, it is a bad manner. We should not talk while studying. Either we are in classroom or in a computer room. We should not talk while we are having our class. Playing games when the teacher is not around. When the teacher is not around you should play games. No, so this is bad habit. Keeping the computer table clean. So you should keep the computer table clean. It is a good habit. Keeping the chair in the place where it was. So after you have done your work complete, you should place the chair wherever it was. So it is also good habit. So these were the things which are good and bad in the computer room. Answer in one word. Answer in one word. We should maintain this in the computer room. We should maintain this in the computer room. Silence. Silence. Number 2. Do not pull this, as it may cause electric shock. Do not pull this as it may cause electric shock. That is wire. We should not pull the wires as it may cause electric shock. So wires. Now it is right, true or T or false or F. Right, true or T or false or F. Number 1. We should leave our seat without the teacher's permission. We should leave our seat without the teacher's permission. False, that is F. Do not touch or press the unknown button. Do not touch or press the unknown button. T. Always sit on the seat that is allotted to you. That is allotted to you. That is true. So these were the short questions. Now let us go to the question answers part. Answer the following questions. Answer the following question. How should we ask for help in the computer room? How should we ask help in the computer room? So what we should do? We should raise our hand and quietly wait for the teacher to come if we need help in the computer room. So we should raise our hand and quietly wait for the teacher to come for or if we need help in the computer room. Number 2, why should we not play with wires in the computer room? Why we should not play with wires in computer room? So we should not play with wires in computer room as it may cause electric shock. We should not play with wires in the computer room as it may cause electric shock. Next, number 3, write any 2 good computer manners. Write any 2 good computer manners. Number A, any 2 you can write. Maintain silence in the computer room. Maintain silence in the computer room. Always sit on the seat that is allotted to you. Number B, always sit on the seat that is allotted to you. Number 4, what do you understand by computer etiquettes? What do you understand by computer etiquette? So, computer etiquettes are some basic rules. Computer etiquettes are some basic rules that should be followed in the computer room. That should be followed in the computer room. While working on the computer. While working on the computer. So these were the question answers and all the exercise we have covered up. Now you have to go through the chapter very well, thoroughly, so that any questions from anywhere it can come and you can answer. So till then, thank you.